These are 20 times Vince Carter shocked the world, and starting us off is when Vince dunked on one of the greatest shot blockers ever.
Carter elevates and throws it down.
He finished all over the 7'2" giant Dikembe Mutombo with this nasty facial. Up next, Vince Carter breaks every Celtic fan's heart after he knocks down this ridiculous shot.
He does. Got it! Vince Carter
is one of the most clutch players to ever play. This is just one of many buzzer beaters from his career. He caused a lot of tears and trauma. But speaking of trauma, how does Vince Carter's brain still function after this play?
Oh, what a play! Woo!
That is one of the fastest spinning 360 layups I have ever seen in my life. I get lightheaded when I get up from my chair too quickly. And if you want to see the most beautifully executed 360 dunk ever, just keep watching this video for about another 2 seconds.
Showtime! Oh no!
That is a damn thing of beauty. I'm pretty bricked up after seeing that, I'll be the first to tell ya. VC got the ultimate revenge on the Raptors after they traded him to the Nets.
Kidd, 3 seconds. Carter looking for the win. He buries it.
He really knocked down this cold-blooded buzzer beater against his former team. That's gotta feel good. But I'll tell you something that doesn't feel good, and that's when you get finished on all over by Vince Carter with a nasty posterizer.
Over Stackhouse to the cup with a right-handed.
Ben Wallace wasn't expecting Vince to have that type of length and explosiveness as he flew over him and threw it down. And coming in at number 14 was the time Hakeem the Dream was shaking in his boots after he seen Vince Carter drive to the hoop with the game on the line. Hakeem really made a business decision to just go home with the loss instead of going home with the loss and serious mental and physical trauma from being absolutely baptized from Vince Carter. And coming up next, he didn't have the nickname Half Man Half Amazing for no reason. Vince Carter was by far one of the most exciting players ever to watch on the All-Star weekend. He would turn every All-Star game into a dunk fest, but his best dunk by far was this vicious self alley where he damn near broke the rim.
Carter
The All-Star games used to have some crazy aura. At number 12, you're about to witness maybe the most beautiful layup ever made. Just imagine Sydney Sweeney's beauty, but then convert it into layup terms, and that's how I feel about this play.
Carter. Oh no. It goes down!
And yes, I was in fact talking about Sydney Sweeney, the song by Ken Carson. But Vince was more than just a dunker and a buzzer beater hitter, and it quite frankly makes me absolutely sick to my stomach that he has to go through life just being known as the best dunker of all time and one of the most clutch players ever. Because he is so much more than that, and he showcases that on this play here. I would have been sent into the 3rd row if I was hit with that crossover. Vince Carter must have circled every game on his calendar against his former team, the Raptors, because at number 10 is the time he completely carried the Nets to this victory after he knocked down this big shot to send the game to overtime.
Carter up top. Carter!
But this wasn't the last time he would put the Nets on his back this game, because in overtime he saved them yet again after he threw down this reverse alley dunk to win the game.
Carter! Oh no!
This must have been a brutal time for Raptor fans, so I need everyone in the comments to find a Raptors fan and say something nice to them because they have been through some serious fuckery. Majority of NBA fans call Vince Carter the greatest dunker ever, and this all began in the year 2000 when Vince put on an absolute show at the dunk contest. He set new standards for the dunk contest after he came out and shocked the world with his first dunk.
Carter with his first shot.
This dunk still turns me on till this day and gets me pretty bricked up. It is one of the most beautiful dunks we have ever seen. Vince already had the win sealed, but he wasn't done yet, and he iced off the dunk contest with this between the legs alley-oop. Vince would look like Jesus in one of today's dunk contests. I do love a dunk contest, but nothing fires me up more than an in-game posterizer, and this time it was the legend Tim Duncan who was on the receiving end.
Carter at the foul line.
Vince damn near jumped over him as he threw it down. At number 7, the Nets were down by 2 and Vince decides to be the hero yet again and pulls up from way downtown.
Carter for downtown for the win. Yes!
I knew Vince Carter was clutch, but I didn't know he was this clutch until I started making this video. It seems like he never missed a shot to win the game. And up next is what many fans consider to be his best ever in-game posterizer, when he showed off with these handles and then did this.
Got it. Carter drops.
This is one of the coldest dunks the NBA has ever seen. My goodness, that is diabolical. And now it's time for the top 5 plays of Vince Carter's career. If you guys are enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe and comment who I should do next. And at number 5, the world wasn't even shocked at this point. Everyone expected this shot to go in, and it's the time he knocked down yet another buzzer beater.
2 seconds. Carter for the win. Got it. Vince Carter.
And again he pulled up from deep and made it look so easy. At number 4 is my personal favorite Vince Carter moment, and it's when he threw down the most satisfying alley-oop dunk ever. The amount of power in this dunk is absurd. After seeing these type of dunks, it is very hard to deny him as the greatest dunker of all time. But Vince was not done in this game yet. When the Clippers thought they had seen the worst of it, Vince said, "Hold my beer." The Raptors were down by 2, and just a couple minutes after that dunk, Vince would then proceed to knock down this buzzer beater. The fans got their money's worth in this game. They really witnessed 2 legendary moments within 3 minutes. Coming in at number 2 is the most clutch shot of Vince Carter's career. The Mavs had a chance to go up 2-1 in the series against the Spurs. They were down by 2 with only 1.7 seconds left in the game, and you already know who was taking the last shot to save the day. This was such a legendary series as the Mavs were huge underdogs, but still forced a Game 7 against the Spurs, who would go on to win the championship that year. And now finally at number 1 we have maybe the greatest dunk in basketball history. Stay with me now, this is the most famous Vince Carter play ever, and it is the time he jumped over a man in the Olympics to throw it down. Not only did he jump over a grown-ass man, this man stood at 7'2". In my humble opinion, this is the best dunk ever, because how the fuck do you jump over a guy that is 7'2" and then dunk it? That is absolutely ridiculous.